For as long as I can remember, Italy has been a place that I've always dreamed of visiting. I'm the girl who will never get tired of pasta and who dreams of one day buying an entire wheel of Parmigiano-Reggiano. Back when I was in high school, one of my friends was Alexa. She was studying abroad from Italy, and it wasn't actually until the end of the year that our other friend told us that Alexa's dad was actually a very well-known chef in her hometown of Modena. A little while after, the first episode of Chef's Table was released, and it featured none other than Massimo Bottura, Alexa's dad. Since then, his 3 Michelin star restaurant, Osteria Francescana, has been a place that I've dreamt of visiting. The restaurant was named in the top 3 of the world's 50 best restaurant list for 6 consecutive years, earning the #1 spot in both 2016 and in 2018. Over the years, the Francescana family has grown to include restaurants around the world, incredible nonprofits, and even a beautiful countryside villa for guests to stay. Over a decade after first becoming friends with Alexa, I'm here in Italy this week to visit her hometown of Modena, taste the infamous flavors of the Emilia-Romagna region, and learn a little more about the history of this beautiful place.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this parmesan is so good. This is so cute.
Dear guests, we are thrilled to welcome you to Casa Maria Luigia, our home away from home. We have filled the house with some of our favorite things, from Massimo's vinyl records to our art collection, vintage and design furniture, and lots of books. We invite you to read the books, listen to the music, explore the gardens, and question the artwork. rooms are alike at Casa Maria Luigia. Each one has been created to welcome curiosity and play. Over the past 30 years of collecting, contemporary art has become our landscape of ideas. We find the beauty of contemporary art rests in its capacity to teach us to look at the world from another point of view. Massimo and Lara.
That you guys are here. Well, welcome to this.
Thank you. It's so beautiful.
I'm sorry about the weather. It's a little
honestly, it's kind of nice.
Yeah, this morning was crazy. It was like downpouring. But I'm glad you get to see Casa Maria. And Modena is really cute. I highly recommend going to like the market, and once the weather's better, it's like you're gonna have the best time. And then you have Franciscana,
yes,
which the new menu just changed, so that's really exciting because you guys get a whole new menu. And then Gatto just changed its menu also, and it's really amazing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, I'm so
big foodie vacation.
We're so excited.
Okay, good.
We're so excited.
And then I highly recommend going to that Parmesan place up in Rosola.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Oh my
It'll
god.
be really fun.
You even just had just a bite of the Parmesan.
Yes.
I was like, oh my god.
No, you
this
have
is
to
a real
have
thing.
a drink here and have some of their grisinis. They're so good.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll love them. They're addictive.
I feel like everyone who goes to Italy is like, oh, we have to travel all these different places. I was like, we could do that.
Yeah.
But like, how special is it to just be in one place?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, hopefully it's the first of many
you'll have a
trips.
good time.
So
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Yes, I'm so glad you guys are here in Modena.
So good.